Hello, welcome, and thanks for joining us on this edition of News 2. I'm Sandra Gomez-Singh. Topping our newscast tonight, Senator Kenneth Gittens is now responding to Government House claims that he misspoke and misled the community about public safety issues surrounding Carnival. Gittens had complaints about the government's handling of the VIPD strategies to protect the public from violence, and Government House called him out. News 2's Erica Parsons has more.
Senator Kenneth Gittens is commending the efforts of local and federal law enforcement during this year's carnival.
It is these types of stepped-up initiatives we'd like to see more often so that we can get the desired results.
Nearly 2 weeks ago, Gittens was critical of the government's efforts at protecting the public from violence after 5 shooting incidents in the space of 1 week, and he said they weren't doing nearly enough to keep people safe. Government House quickly fired back, calling the senator's statements untruths.
Our community would have really benefited if the governor had put the same effort into ensuring we met and discussed the options to rectify the situation rather than trying to discredit me. The one good thing that came out of this whole thing, I would say, is that I prompted him to take swift action and look at what is happening in our community.
Gittens said his years of experience as a law enforcement officer gives him the edge to help address the issue of crime, but his attempts at meeting with the administration have gone unanswered. Government House in their statement challenged Gittens to produce proposals and plans, and he told us,
without showing my hand, I will just say that we need to maximize on our local resources. Therefore, we need to pool all our local law enforcement entities together and combat the crime situation that we're faced with now, especially during these hard economic times.
Gittens says he has other ideas to fight crime, but the lack of manpower is a complaint he regularly hears from VIPD's top brass. Erica Parsons, News 2.
The senator also renounced the governor's statements that he, Gittens, has a knack for discrediting the VIPD. He said he regularly commends and recognized law enforcement at all levels. Well, court documents in an update paint an ugly picture of just how the wife of former police captain, now charged with her murder, died. Police say former VIPD captain Enrique Saldana took his wife Jeanette McGrath Saldana to the hospital last Friday after calling police for an escort. She said she collapsed while they were at Vesa Beach, but according to court documents, McGrath had been dead for several hours before arriving at the hospital. Her body had significant bruising, a dislocated jaw, and crushed windpipe. Saldana is being charged with second-degree murder and other charges. He was recently released from federal prison, where he was serving time for an extortion conviction in 2010. Crime Stoppers is asking you to continue to help law enforcement make the Virgin Islands a safe place to live, work, and raise a family. If you know something, say something, as the cost of all crime is ultimately paid for by law-abiding citizens of the community. Police say on St. Thomas on May 1st at 12:35 a.m., police responded to a call for shots fired in Estate Bavoni near the Gasworks service station and School Bus Inc. Upon arrival, police discovered the lifeless body of a black male slumped over in the driver's seat of a Jeep that still had the engine running and lights on. The driver, about 38 to 44 years of age, was shot to death. His identification is being withheld pending notification and identification by his next of kin. On St. John on April 24th at 7:30 a.m., police received a report that the Shipwreck Landing Bar and Restaurant in Coral Bay was broken into. The break-in occurred between midnight and 7 a.m. The safe was also broken into but had been left empty, so there was nothing to steal, according to reports. Now, over in St. Croix on Saturday, April 19th, a 32-year-old male was shot and killed at the Frontline Bar and Restaurant in Estate Calcajon. A police officer who was present was also shot when he attempted to intervene in the argument that led to the first shooting. Later, officers confiscated several illegal guns that were present at the crime scene. Report these or any other crimes by calling 1-800-222-TIPS. That's 1-800-222-8477. You can also text USVI plus your message to crimes at 274-637. The minimum cash reward for the arrest of a homicide suspect is $1,500. The maximum reward is $2,500. The Committee on Finance, chaired by Senator Clifford Graham, held a committee meeting in the Fritz Lowett's Legislative Conference Room, St. Croix, on Tuesday regarding several pieces of proposed legislations. One bill, number 30-0271, an act amending the gross receipt tax from 5% to 4.5%. The bill's sponsor was Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen. Claudette Watson-Anderson, who is the director of the Bureau of Internal Revenue, told committee members that decreasing the gross receipt tax by 0.5%, the government would be losing approximately $8 million. The bill was voted out of the committee and sent on to the Rules and Judiciary Committee for further consideration. The Office of the Governor, in partnership with the Departments of Education and Public Works, are holding some meetings for your input regarding a new St. John school. The meetings will be held at the Julius E. Sprouse School cafeteria on Thursday, May 15th from 6 to 8 p.m. Preliminary educational program requirements and key milestones in the process to date will be outlined. Representatives from Education and Public Works, along with the architect of record, will be on hand. This will be the first in a series of open meetings at which the public will have an opportunity to provide oral and written statements. Pro BMX athletes are on St. Croix this week as part of a National Guard outreach. Students at 6 local schools will be treated to high-flying performances by the pro bikers. The initiative is called Bring Your A Game to School. It encourages students to show a positive attitude and evidently a sense of humor, since students and the head of Free Will Baptist School were made part of the act.
We do it because it's a good time. I mean, all of us started out riding bikes as kids, and it was something we really enjoyed, and we found a unique way to make a professional job out of it. So it's we do it because we love it, and we're fortunate enough to make a living in the process.
We just want to present programs that will enhance the community, enhance what the Guard is about. We brought in the Michael Jordan team before, we brought in Dale Earnhardt, and so what I try to do is to go out and solicit for programs that are offered up in the United States and bring them to the territory that benefits the community.
This is why we do it. Say, hey, what was your guys' favorite part of the show? As you clearly heard, they like the backflip.
A lot of fun out there. DP&R's Commissioner Alicia Barnes says small businesses territory-wide will have the opportunity to learn more about environmental compliance from May 19th through May 23rd. And to kick off the Small Business Environmental Assistance Week celebration, there will be 3 small business compliance displays. The first one will be on St. Thomas at the Edward Wilmot Blyden Marine Terminal, on St. John at the Frank Powell Park, and on St. Croix at Sunny Isle Shopping Center. There will also be 2 workshops about environmental compliance assistance and federal and local laws. The St. Thomas St. John workshop is on Wednesday, May 21st, 2014 from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at CAHS. St. Croix's event is from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Friday, May 23rd at St. Croix Vocational Complex Auditorium. The VI Economic Development Authority invites potential entrepreneurs, owners of small, mid-sized businesses, and the Virgin Islands community to attend an open house for its first business incubator. That's on Thursday, May 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the incubation facility of VIEDA's Disaster Small Mid-Sized Enterprise Incubation Program, which is located at the William Roebuck Industrial Park in Melvin Evans Highway on St. Croix, next to the highway. Potential and existing entrepreneurs will also have the opportunity to meet with designated business consultants and support services providers of this program, and they will provide counseling in various topics. Well, turning our attention overseas, the Nigerian government is asking the public for help in finding more than 200 schoolgirls kidnapped on April 15th. This comes as the U.S. is sending advisors to assist in the search. Craig Boswell has the latest from the State Department.
Nigerian police looking for more than 200 kidnapped schoolgirls are now offering a $300,000 reward.
We want our girls back, and we want them back now.
Wednesday, a delegation of congresswomen met with officials at the Nigerian embassy in Washington to discuss how to help. The Islamic extremist group Boko Haram claimed responsibility for the April 14th abductions and vowed to sell the girls for as little as $12.
We are anguished as mothers, grandmothers, and lovers of children that this is what the children, the girls in Nigeria are worth.
The U.S. is sending a group of military and law enforcement advisors to Nigeria to assist in the search. The team should be in place in the next few days.
We can provide intelligence support. We can provide intelligence guidance on trying to figure out where these girls are. And then once we find them, we can help the Nigerians think about how to deal with the situation.
Many of the distraught parents say they're angry the Nigerian government hasn't done more to find their daughters. Craig Boswell, CBS News, the State Department.
And be sure to tune into CBS Evening News at 7:30 for more information. While keeping our eye on the economy, there's more proof the harsh winter weather took a toll on the U.S. economy. The Labor Department says U.S. productivity fell 1.7% in the first 3 months of the year after a more than 2% increase at the end of last year. Labor costs rose more than 4%. Here's the New York Stock Exchange with our stock market watch. The Dow and S&P both up. The Dow 117, S&P 10, NASDAQ down 13. Coming up on News 2, the Rotary Club named its annual Person of the Year during a luncheon. Who is a standout man or woman honored? Stay tuned, we'll tell you. As we reported on Tuesday, Governor John P. DeYoung Jr. hosted a proclamation signing ceremony at Government House St. Thomas to designate this month as Mental Health Month in the U.S. Virgin Islands, this week as Children's Mental Health Awareness Week, and Thursday as Children's Mental Health Awareness Day. The administration is leading an effort to increase public awareness about it and the services that are available.
My sister lost her life to mental illness after suffering for more than 20 years. And it's something that I wouldn't want anybody else to go through. So it's all
First Lady Cecile DeYoung spoke about the importance of the mental health campaign in memory of her sister, Lisa Marie Galabert, who passed away in 2011.
So it's all about education and educating people and families. And I feel that I could always have known more.
Galabert suffered from mental illness and was an outspoken supporter of mental health issues. A proclamation signing ceremony was held at Government House St. Thomas on Tuesday to designate this month as Mental Health Month in the Virgin Islands.
Studies suggest that 1 in 5 Americans is affected by mental illness, including more than 50 million Americans who are coping with conditions such as anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia. In the Virgin Islands, our statistics are very much the same. Far too often, symptoms are ignored due to lack of information, discrimination, perceived stigmas, or fear of treatment.
The national 2014 May is Mental Health Month theme is Mind Your Health.
We have over 35 workshops planned throughout the territory utilizing our psychologists and other behavioral health. Each week we are focusing on different areas in behavioral health. As the governor said, week 1 is focused on our children, parents and guardians, and persons who work with them. Week 2 is addressing areas of anxiety and depression. Week 3 is addressing issues with our aging population. And week 4, schizophrenia and other disorders. Please know that you can call the Department of Health, Division of Mental Health for more information.
Now, as part of Mental Health Awareness Month right here on News 2, during the entire month of May, we are partnering with the Association of VI Psychologists to bring you topics related to mental health. So, who is the Person of the Year? The Rotary Club recognizes an outstanding citizen who puts service above self. Now, the moment was captured when Beverly Nicholson Doty, who presently serves as Commissioner of Tourism for the United States Virgin Islands, name was announced. She oversees the Department of Tourism's advertising and marketing strategy, its national and international tourism-related efforts and product development. In March 1993, Nicholson Doty joined the St. Thomas St. John Hotel and Tourism Association as its executive director. In 2004, she was appointed president of the USVI Hotel and Tourism Association and has been recognized by the travel industry. She has served on many local community boards.
To do what you passionately love each and every day
is truly an honor to serve our people. And so I do it with the spirit of all of those that have gone before me, knowing how important tourism is to the economy of the Virgin Islands, but also to the people of the Virgin Islands. And so it is a real honor to accept this recognition. I really couldn't do what I do without the family support. And I want to thank God for his ever-present presence in my life, and whom I need every single day to guide.
And congratulations to Nicholson Doty. She also thanked all of her co-workers and the department, as well as the governor. And stick around, your News 2 AccuWeather forecast is coming up next.